Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Williams. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. Powerful running here.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone for the first down. And the Trojans are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. He decides to keep it here. A change of direction. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice gain here and create a manageable situation. Loves staying out of obvious passing, and they're able to do that, again, with conflict.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try the option play here. Touchdown, USC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. No surprise in this monster game, they continue to roll with the attack that got him here, Joel. And this quarterback and this option, still very tough to stop.
This is the type of attack that keeps defensive coordinators up at night. What do? You've got to commit more resources knowing that this quarterback, he is so good on the edge. And, Chris, here's what impresses me about him, his decision-making. In this option game, your quarterback's got to make great decisions, and he does that time and time again.
So Miami's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And the main plot line, can they get this running game? All season, they always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. We can win that test of wills.
Well, Chris, so far, no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to.
He's got some breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Williams. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He could go. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Touchdown, Miami. Barrels into the end zone.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Coming after him. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will line up to boot it away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Open field ahead. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you...
He's got a crease. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hurricanes. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Williams. The receiver makes the catch. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, this is a quarterback's best friend. It's an athletic, big play wide receiver that all you need to do is get him the ball and get him the ball quickly. Just a slant, throw him perfectly on time and on target, and then he's off to the races. Beautiful throw. Great run by this wide receiver for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Oh, look out, he's got open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race at the 20. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Canes.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not one, not two, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The tackle on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. We'll get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Big throw caught on the left side. 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Williams. Pass caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Hits the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
The shotgun handoff here. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. He's got space. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it.
If they're not going to stop this guy, just continue to give him the rock. And again, his vision, his burst, his nose for the goal line. He is such a good player. 5 touchdowns in one game. That is wild.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Oh, the pressure's on. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Bootleg looking to throw. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's in the... here he goes. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game. But he looks good. Breaking into the clear. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, Chris, now we're just in legend status. This is silly. 6 touchdowns in one game. Reminds me of Chris Brown back in 2001 against Nebraska. I tell you what, we're going to remember this performance for a long time.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down play coming up.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Peterson. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for first down yardage. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half. Able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Bowman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Boy, you can't play it any better than that on the defensive side of the football. There's no crease being created, so every gap is covered by somebody on that defensive front, and the back just has to go side to side. Listen, if I'm the running back there, at some point, you can't just run out of bounds for a loss. You've got to put yourself behind your pads and just try to get what you can get.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Got an opening here as the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Oh, he's got open space. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. The tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. It's a fumble. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Running with purpose. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Headed for the end zone. And they'll force him out of bounds just short of the goal line. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at how the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway.
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on second down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on third down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense, and now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to make a big throw, and this offensive line is going to have to protect really well.
It's incomplete in the end zone, but a penalty marker on the play. Let's see what this is about. So the grounding call on third down now brings up fourth for this offense. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Send the back in motion. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. This defense makes another big play. What else could go wrong for this offense today? The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The Canes will line up here on first down and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. Senior offensive lineman. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Scanning the field, it's Peterson. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
It's caught. He's breaking free. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, USC.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Automatic on the PAT. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Peterson. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And now the handoff. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Look out, he's got space ahead. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Another big play for this Heisman running back. The defense told us we're not going to let this guy beat us today, Joel. But so far, they've got no answer for him.
Chris, it reminds me a lot of what Mike Tyson used to say. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, this running back is punching them right in the mouth, and they've got no answer to try to stop him.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him again for no gain. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here's the option play. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Calls his own number again. Picks up the first and is still going. Got an opening here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, it's certainly too little and too late here in the playoff, and you would love to have seen them have some success earlier in the game, in particular running the football, but they just weren't able to do it. And Chris, how disappointing for this group of seniors. These guys will be leaving for the draft. I mean, this is it. This is the last time they're going to be in this uniform.
Planning up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Look out, he's breaking free. Break. Here he goes. Across the 40. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, this is a clear breakdown in the run defense. He wasn't even touched for that explosive run. He gets the ball all the way down the field. Where is the defense? They need to adjust, and they need to adjust quickly. I would suggest dropping a safety down, doing something in order to defend all of those gaps up front.
Again, makes it second and medium. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Hadn't managed that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty. Looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Peach Bowl. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, this is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
My thanks, Holly. Good stuff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. We get a stoppage here for an injured Canes player. Tough to see this in the opening minute of the game. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got a crease. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. As a designed quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job, and you can tell the front 7 is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end and the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This
touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
The Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
As a play caller, you got to find different ways to get your most impactful offensive players the football. And here, that's exactly what they're doing. The wide receiver getting a touch in the run game. And you can see why they need to do that. He's got a nose for that line to gain. He's able to move the chains for a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Senior offensive lineman. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Receiver in motion now. They'll hand it off. Quick spin on the run. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Pulls it in. It's Stewart. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To throw, it's Washington. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Oh, and he's in the clear now. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
This defense has no answer for that wide receiver, and the quarterback does a great job getting him the ball on time and on target. That's allowing him to run after the catch. Beautiful run after the catch. I would go right back to him because, again, this defense has no answer for this wide receiver.
And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Touchdown, Sooners, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To the air. It's Peterson. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. He's got space. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. guarantee.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Back to throw. It's Washington. Here comes the rush. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. A gain makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Fighting him off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches. You can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field. Really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fights through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now to the pickup 4 on 1st. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's caught, and he's got a lane. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so, and now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in from the Miami sideline. Guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 20. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st down, it's play action. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. A decision to make. And what are they going to do on this 2nd down? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. To throw, it's Washington. Going to try to use his legs here. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. It's 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And now the defense able to bring him down. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Sooners will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he fields it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend 2nd timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they got remaining here in the first half. Looking downfield, it's Peterson. On the move now. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run, not enough for a first. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here he goes. Excitement there in the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. He's got room to run. Look out. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here's the 2nd down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? Gets nothing again. Sets up a 4th and short.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Tackle tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes a handoff. And they make the stop on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Washington. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looks to the left, pass caught, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw again. The tight end has got it. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Breaks into the clear, right down the middle, end zone ahead. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Huge play to stretch the lead and close in on another victory, Joel, trying to take a perfect record to the championship game.
And Chris, as we've covered this team throughout the season, what I've been most impressed with is their focus. They are just ready one game at a time. It's all the coach speak, one play at a time, all those things that we as fans roll our eyes at. Well, they practice what they preach, and they have done such a good job all year, and that's why they're in this position.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Back to pass. It's Washington. And they'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He's got some space. Look out. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. Trying to get points here before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Washington. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Great catch when they desperately needed it. The Sooners answer with a score of their own.
That's a great route by this tight end. It's third down. You know you want to go to him because he is a matchup advantage against this defense. And he is so because he uses his body here as leverage, and he just posts the defense up for a touchdown. That's a beautiful cut. I don't know why they didn't do that on first or second down.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Leaning on the run game here late. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Sooners now will take a timeout. That's their last one. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. And that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final 2 teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Tremendous matchup here today. It's number 1 versus number 3. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Got the first down and still motoring. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got a crease. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
And these guys up front are doing a great job, aren't they? They're sealing the edge, allowing this toss play to get outside, but then it's also about the selfless play of your skilled receivers. They've got a block on the outside, and they're able to do it right here, picking up the first down. This is just a good job all the way around.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Handoff in a single back formation. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Try and muscle for the first down. The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. It looked like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face 3rd down and short. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Open field ahead. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Design quarterback run. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Oh, devastating after a great offensive series, and the kick misses the chip shot. I think from here on out, you might think about going for it on 4th down because his confidence has got to be shook.
The Rebels offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps to go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of perhaps winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, we've been around this group. It's the leadership on this group. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship.
Looking to throw. It's Knight. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk to the coaches, in particular on the defensive side, and they will emphasize the ability to finish. This defense, they got to finish better. Well, you got to love a 1st down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. 2nd and inches, anything is at your disposal.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. End of the 1st quarter here, still no score. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Direct snap to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. With the catch, it's Coleman. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Rebels. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a 3, 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Canes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief throw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. The Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Hands it off on the counter. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to pass. It's Knight. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Tackled there by the defense.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well.
He's got space. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. They get to the line here in the no huddle.
Well, you can tell they're trying to get away from the interior of this defensive line here. Even on short yardage, they're tossing the ball out on the outside, and that's where you're really trusting your back to find the seam, get vertical, and get the line to gain. He's able to do it and move the chains.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Breaking into the clear. Touchdown, Miami. He runs it into the end zone. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They were not going to catch him that time.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. They feed the fullback this time. And the fullback going nowhere. Like they stop him for a loss. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. To the air, it's Knight. Here comes the pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hot over the middle. It's Miller. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And there's the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Caught behind the line. It's Prescorn. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Makes it look easy. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to pass. It's Knight. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Canes will kick this deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You're in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. There is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant.
Oh, he's got open space. He made the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The Hurricanes move into the red zone. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Got an opening here. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. After the run, there's a man down injured on the field. The Hurricanes line it up with first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the aggressive play from these defensive tackles, this defensive line, getting off blocks and getting into the backfield. It's tough to run the football down here inside the 10. You get into goal-to-go situation. Usually for me as a quarterback, I like to get on the edge and try to throw the football. They're trying to run it, and the defense is ready. Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline. Guys, I can tell you something we have got to keep our eye on. This quarterback was really banged up and bruised up after last week's win. He told me when I caught up with him this week, he has definitely been feeling sore this week. He did not miss any practice, but I will keep you posted as this game goes along. He's going to have to fight through some things here today, and I'll let you know how it's looking down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thanks. Holly will have any updates in this condition as they become available. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run it from the gun. And the Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, it's the spin move. Oh, got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Ray. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Rebels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Knight.
This is great.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but I really don't mind that throw from the quarterback. He's taking a shot down the field, and on third down, it really acts as a punt. And who knows, in a 50-50 situation, you might come down with it. You've also got a potential PI. A lot of good things can happen for the offense there, but it is picked off, kind of acts like a punt. Now it's first down for the opposition.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. He's got a crease. He's in the... here he goes. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the game? But this defensive front seven has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
Wow, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone, now threatening with a first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Canes. Powers into the end zone. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job with the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline. One thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Cunningham. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And you'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast. I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on second and short. They take a shot and try to pick up the first down.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Takes a deep shot on the move. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grab behind the line, it's Matthews. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
You know, Chris, on the stat sheet that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside of the red zone.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offense.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Pounding away with the run game. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. We've got 1 more timeout to use now. Second down after that previous play. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Ole Miss will call their 3rd and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. Going to have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, we're going to look back on this plays as one of the defining plays of this game. With the lead, this offense is able to just hand the football off and get the first down on 3rd and long. This defense has got to be demoralized. They felt like they were going to get off the field, and they weren't able to do so. Again, this game, as critical of a play as we're going to have.
He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Dropping back, it's Peterson. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Miami. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. They continue to build the lead, and now they can taste it, closing in on an undefeated season and a national championship.
Chris, this really is remarkable, and I got to tell you, this is going to go down as one of the great seasons in college football history. You think about the 9 conference games, the expanded playoff. I know Indiana went 16-0 just a few years ago, but my goodness, to see this team accomplish this feat in this level of parity in college football, this is remarkable.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They'll hurry to the... Here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Nice grab. It's Prieskorn. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Now on first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out fourth down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Look out, he's got space ahead. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's a great decision from this quarterback, and really no man's land for the defense. Once the quarterback is out there, he's loose, it's short yardage. All he needs to do is be decisive, run it into the end zone. He's able to do so for 6.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The hands seen, able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff here. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff.